Hello. I'm on the internet. Welcome. Hello. Oh, wow. That's class already. Welcome to the stream. Say hello if you're here. Say hello if you're here, so I know you're here. We're talking about Doctor Who stuff. Of course we are. There's Doctor Who stuff getting released. It is a stream that we tend to do every Tuesday anyway. It just happens to be a perfect day for it. If you're just joining for the first time and you don't know what's going on, we've been getting images over the last hour. This is the latest one that has just dropped. I'm just going to put it on screen for you all there. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the YouTube pre-stream. Hello. Mark Mangan, SK Productions, Cybernova DW, Dr. Master, Mark Mangan. New pictures on Instagram. New posters. Yes, there is new posters. Everywhere there are new posters. We've got ones of Shooty Gatwa. We've got ones of everyone else. Yes, we've got our 14th and 15th Doctor promo picks. We've got Ruby Sunday, and we have got Donna Noble. It's an interesting mix, isn't it? Ditched Larry's for this. Oh, respect. He does it on the day to day. I don't. I just come back every now and then and talk about Doctor Who for a bit. You can go back to Thary's after, or you can join us when we get to 7:30 and I head over to Twitch. Now, if there is a trailer at 7:30, I'll be reacting to it on here before moving over to Twitch. But if you're not familiar with what we do over on Tuesdays, we do a little pre-stream over here is what we're going to try and do from now on, from 7 till 7:30, and then at 7:30 we migrate over to Twitch, continue all the lovely conversations there, and play some video games. Because that's what I like to do nowadays. It's relaxing. I've just got back in from work. I'm eating a sausage roll. What are you going to do? Crack this open as well. Sean, who knew? Hello, who knew? Hello, Josh. How you doing, man? Donut Devil. Zippy Plays RPC. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you all here. Let's talk. Let's talk Who. 28 of you, bloody hell. So what stream are we on Twitch? Basically, every Tuesday, and I do promote it on Twitter all the time, so if you're not following my Twitter, that might be why. But I do post. I do go live on Twitch every Tuesday evening from around 7:30 till 10. The link is in the chat if you want to have a look at it. But yeah, it's there. Feel free to head over there, drop me a follow. Your notification will come up on screen. You'll get a little mini shout out from myself whilst eating sausage rolls. But that's the plan. Every Tuesday, from 7:30 till 10-ish, I'm live on Twitch playing video games or doing other stuff maybe. But before then, we're going to try and do a little bit of a Doctor Who chat on here. Get you all into the live streamy sort of mood, and then head over there, I guess. Hello, Mina Ann, Cybernova DW, Sauron Baggins. What was from Greg's? It's not from Greg's. It's a Pucker sausage rolls. Other sausage roll brands are available. I do prefer Greg's. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, every Tuesday. So, if you are interested, do head over to Twitch, and we'll be going live there after. Unless there's a trailer first. But yeah, let's talk about that. That's some gorgeous looking promotional material today, which is really great. All half an hour from each other, which is really interesting. They don't usually do that sort of thing. I mean, they do, but they don't, you know what I mean? Which is kind of interesting. Let's see if we could do like an overlay. Well, yeah, well, that does work. I've just got to do browser source or something. Display capture, that's the one. That's the one I was meaning. I'm just setting it up so you guys can see a lot nicer. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And I'll add... I haven't got the YouTube prison one. Let's just transition over. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, we're talking about Doctor Who stuff. That's what we're doing. You better believe it. So we're over on Twitter here. That's what we're looking at, the official Doctor Who page on Twitter. Yes, I use light mode. I know a lot of people are probably going to be quite upset by that. You know what? I don't care. In my eyes, you guys are the wrong uns. As in great promo material within like half an hour of each other. So we got this fantastic cover reveal at 4:30. I thought it was a great look. It's a good photo shoot. And then we got this gorgeous poster here about an hour ago. When was that? 5:30, so about an hour later. And then every half an hour, we've had a new poster. 14th Doctor, Ruby, 15th Doctor. Interesting, they haven't gone for a number with Ncuti. They've sort of just kept it as Ncuti Gatway is the Doctor. Or Meet the Doctor, even. Whereas the 14th Doctor is, like, named with a number. You know what I mean? Do you reckon the thinking is behind... What do you reckon the thinking is behind the marketing? Do we think that 15 and Ruby are more involved with the 60th than first thought? Or are they going to be going for a massive 60th season 14 at the same time? I don't know, actually. I really don't know what the thing is here. Like, Ncuti's going to be in the specials. We know that from the trailer. It's just... Yeah, I don't really know where to go with it. I mean, it's sort of like... It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's all coming about. I don't know what the plan is with it. Obviously, we've got another 20 minutes chatting about it, so we may as well just chat about it. Yeah, I think the posters are great. I hope we get a trailer at the end of this. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? It would be a nice little surprise. We haven't had one since May, and I guess that was just the sort of title reveal ones. This was a good trailer, but it wasn't like too much new stuff. But maybe I don't want too much new stuff. You know, I'm sort of torn. I don't want to be like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, of course. You sort of want the 60th to feel new and different. That's a fab poster, mind. That just shows off like all of Ncuti's like personality he's bringing to the Doctor, and I just love that. There's just a lot to take from that. Yeah. Ruby's great. Again, like I don't know much about this actress, and I'm hoping to see more. Is it Millie Gibson, I think her name is? I'm looking forward to seeing more of her in the show and seeing what she can bring, because everyone sort of sings her praises. I've never really seen her in anything, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But we will see. What else we're looking at? Let's pop this chat out so we can actually read it over here. Because I keep looking over to my far screen today. Oh my word, that was very loud. Thank you I'm not reading that out, but thank you for following me on Twitch. If you also want to follow me on Twitch, you're more than welcome to. I'll put the link in the chat in again just a second. Yeah. There you go. Drop me a follow if you haven't already. Would much appreciate it. We're going to be going live there shortly. After probably around about 7:30. If there's a trailer that comes or some big bit of marketing that comes at 7:30, then I'll be reacting to it live. But if not, then we'll be moving over to Twitch at about 7:30, and we'll be continuing this. I'll probably start playing The Last of Us, but if a trailer drops, obviously I'll stop doing that and head over to do a little reaction to the trailer, because I may as well if I'm already live. I wouldn't usually be going out of my way to do that, but I do appreciate the fact that it's happening as I'm already live, so that's good. That's fun. TV drama Butterfly easier to watch than every bit of Corrie she was in. Thank you to Dinsey2021 for following. Hope you like my little notifications, by the way, people. It's very loud. But it's fun. But yes, thank you for following me on Twitch. Do you think they use the 2008 style title sequence as shown in the title reveal trailer, or do you think they'll do a newly made sequence? I think they will do a newly made sequence that's very reminiscent of that style, because that is David Tennant. But then I don't know. It's sort of, I think they will do that to invoke nostalgia. I kind of hope they don't. I kind of also think that they're maybe going to... My lamp is wobbling. I also think they're maybe going to actually have to do something with the sort of tunnel effect with the new logo, because it's the diamond shape. You sort of want, like, at a part of it, when the logo comes on, that the tunnel is diamond, similar to that era, because it looks the best when it does that. What have you been up to? Haven't heard from you in a while. Well, I finished uni and got a job, so I haven't had any time to do YouTube. I would love to do more YouTube. A lot of people seem to be quite keen on whenever I do something like this and come back. But if you want to see more of me, I am streaming every Tuesday for half an hour on here, and then about 2.5 hours over on Twitch playing some video games. Feel free to jump in anytime, ask me questions, chat away. Always keen on the interactions. Whether it be on here or over on Twitch, I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm up to. I'm also working on some film related stuff, so that's fun as well. But yeah, finally getting into a bit of a routine, which is quite nice. I actually get to see what's going on and, you know, all that sort of thing, which is very nice. So yeah, getting back into the swing of things really, since finishing uni and starting a job, and then, you know, moving house and everything. It's a lot of new stuff to think about before getting back to it. And I think with YouTube, I think I did kind of everything I wanted to do with it. Everything new or different, like, that I was wanting to do when I sort of set out, and I was really satisfied with it. And I felt like, given the free time I had, or the lack of free time that I had, I probably didn't have the time to go back and do something better than what I'd done before, even if you think that's crap. It would have been worse because I haven't got the time. Yeah. 2024 is only 5 months away. Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? Don't say that. That is really scary, actually. That is quite scary. I don't like that, actually. I really don't like that at all. Yeah, I love the new logo as well. We've got like a new sort of branding here, which I really like. With this sort of background, whenever they're sort of beefing up to do like a trailer or some promotional material, this is usually what they do. So I'm kind of expecting a trailer, maybe at 7:30. Unless they're going to give us another character poster, maybe Wilf or something. But that would be really weird. I feel like you got Doctor Companion, or Companion, Doctor, I should say. And then maybe a trailer. I mean, we've got this, obviously, but I feel like we're going to get something. We've got to get something! You know, that's just going to be... It's going to happen. Have faith. How are you all doing? If I missed your question, feel free to ask again. What do you think the next poster's gonna be? Oh, you see, it could be Neil Patrick Harris. It could be, but I kind of feel like where it's doing Companion Doctor, it's not really. It might just be a case of releasing posters. It might not actually be gearing up for a trailer or anything, but you never know. I feel like Beep the Meep or Mel, it's a bit too obscure. We don't really know where Mel falls into the story yet. Like, we know she's in Shooty's era, but there's also rumours that she's in the 60th as well. So... it could well do that. Yeah. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. I love this whole thing about Matt Smith. I really do. Because of all people, I would absolutely love Matt Smith to come back for Doctor Who. I'd love him to come back for the anniversary. It's not going to happen. And if it does, I'm glad that I'm this, like, naive and, like, I don't think it's going to happen because... pessimistic is the word you were looking for, George, idiot. I think I'd be more excited just seeing that. I don't want them to announce that beforehand because they've filmed the 60th, so if he is in it, then... don't show it now. Judging by Flux, it might end up being a TARDIS poster. You never know. You never know. Keep expectations low for Doctor Who, then you end up surprised. I think we will be surprised, but I think it's got to rely... I mean, the 60th has got to have some nostalgia stuff in it. It's got to. It's always got to. It's going to have, David Tennant and, Donna Noble and her family, Wilf and all that sort of thing back. It's going to have the music back, probably from that era. And there's a whole middle episode, the Wild Blue Yonder, that we know, like, nothing about. You know what I mean? Like, we know absolutely nothing about. Because isn't that just fun? You know, we know about the toy maker, or Beep the Meep. But we don't know, I don't know where that 100's coming from, but that's really funny. George Capier needs to make a return. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. I really can't watch Flux again. Yeah, I feel Harry's got it in one there. I feel like it's this could be the stuff that they wanted to drop at San Diego Comic-Con, but they didn't end up doing it. I think there must have been plans to want to do it, and it obviously isn't happening. So I do wonder if they're just doing this now and being like, here's the promo material. But yeah. Interesting. Do you think the episode that airs actually on the 23rd is going to be Wild Blue Yonder? That's an interesting theory, because it's 3 weeks, isn't it? Is that been confirmed, or is that just kind of like speculation, rumour? I don't know. But if it is Wild Blue, it depends on, I don't know. The Giggle is an interesting one if that is on the actual like 60th. But it could just be a case of like, we don't have to treat it like the 50th where it has to be like a big balls to the wall special. It's like, we're getting 3 specials, David Tennant, Catherine Tate. One in the modern day, one in the future on a spaceship by the looks of it, and then one in the past, kind of on Earth with Unit. That's fun, you know what I mean? That's really great and fun, and I love that. Yeah, Future Out would be quite nice. You see, that's the other thing. 23rd of November is a Thursday this year. I don't think they will air it on a Thursday. I think they'll do it on the Saturday or the Sunday. And have it weekly, and then maybe drop loads of other stuff on the actual Thursday that is the 23rd. Maybe some sort of like mini-sode or something could be interesting, maybe, I don't know. This is just all speculation, but yes, that could be interesting, couldn't it? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think Wild Blue Yonder we know nothing about, and everything that's in the trailer that you can see here, I'm going to make sure my desktop audio is off so we don't get copyrighted, but it's all just like, Wild Blue Yonder, it's just like redacted, spaceship, weird stuff going on. I love that, because I feel like I know nothing about it, whereas like the Giggle, it's like the Neil Patrick Harris one, it's like the Toy Maker one, it's got some stuff in the past, some stuff in the present, with a bit of Unit maybe. The Star Beast, I think we know the most about, because it's kind of a loose adaptation of an already existing story that's been told in 2 mediums already, both in comic form and in Big Finish audio form. So it's kind of one that we all know the most about, I would have thought. Yeah, they did release a behind the scenes of filming The Passenger, which is interesting that they released that so like right now. But I did see that. Maybe that's just kind of irrelevant. They're just getting that out there because that was about an hour ago. Would they do two new things on YouTube within an hour of each other? Maybe that behind the scenes thing is an indicator that we're not going to get a trailer tonight. Whatever it is, we'll find out in half an hour. So yes, I just wanted to clarify as well for those who are joining us for the first time. A lot of you lovely people here, over 40 of you now, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all for tuning in, really appreciate it. We're going to keep staying on here for another little while longer, and just see what happens at past, and then kind of make a judgment from there. But what we usually do on Tuesdays from now onwards is basically from 7 o'clock every Tuesday, to the best of my ability, unless I announce otherwise, but every Tuesday I'll be live on YouTube for about half an hour-ish, talking about Doctor Who stuff, chatting to you guys, seeing what you guys think about the latest news, all that sort of thing, giving my thoughts on stuff, answering questions, and then after that, we head over to Twitch. We migrate over to Twitch, my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/gbsheard. I will link it in the chat again for those who missed it, which we'll be doing tonight. We're going to head over there, and yeah, we'll be playing some video games and just continuing the conversation. I'll be playing The Last of Us today. I'll be finishing off The Last of Us, the very last part of The Last of Us. But yeah, we'll be chatting about Doctor Who stuff. And if there is a trailer, I'll be reacting to it live as well. So be sure to stay tuned if you want to see that. If a trailer doesn't drop at a trailer does get released. If one does get released, then be sure to keep tabs on the Twitch channel. Come along, join in. You might enjoy it, who knows? We'll continue talking about Doctor Who stuff, ask me questions, all that sort of thing. And if a trailer does drop, we'll react to it live. So yeah, please do head over there. Drop me a follow if you haven't already. Get your notifications on, why not? And every Tuesday, this will be the same thing. So 7 o'clock till 7:30. It will be on YouTube, and then 7:30 till around about 10 we'll be streaming on Twitch. So yeah, stick around, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. We're not going anywhere yet though, don't worry. What did you study at uni? I studied contemporary media practice. That's about as much as I want to say about that. I feel that Wild Blue Yonder will be where the bulk of the fan service for the 60th will be. I 100% agree. I think Neil Patrick Harris has got to be the toy maker, and we're going to have all that. And we'll probably have a few old references in there. Maybe Kate Stewart will show up. We'll have a bit of Unit. That'll be really nice. But yeah, I think Wild Blue Yonder will be the big sort of fan servicey one, if anything, because we know the least about it. I feel like they're kind of keeping stuff secret. Obviously, they filmed a lot of stuff in public. We got a lot of stuff out there very early on. We saw a lot of stuff very early on. But since then, we've heard nothing. And all of Wild Blue Yonder looks to have been filmed on a closed set, which is perfect for any sort of big reveals or anything along those lines. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's see what people on Twitter are saying. Oh, thank you, Twitter. Oh, discussing film, jumping on it, love to see it. Not really too much more. It's a great costume, mind, isn't it? This is the one that he has been seen filming in for the Christmas special, right? Is this the first official photo we've seen of him in this costume? Because I can't remember quite. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Because this is the one towards the end of the Christmas special, I think. Or maybe towards the beginning of the Christmas special, I don't really know. Because this wasn't his, like, announced, confirmed outfit. This is just an outfit of his. And he's got the Doctor hand bang on there as well, which I love to see. It's great stuff. He looks great in the role, and I'm very excited to see what he's going to do with it. Yeah. A lot of exciting stuff there. What do we reckon we're going to see in about 10 minutes' time? Do you reckon we're going to get a trailer? Do you reckon we're going to get another poster? I think Donna will have a happy ending, or her mind will be wiped again. I think Donna will have a happy ending. I don't think they could do it again. I don't think they could cut off her memory again and do that, because it would feel really lazy writing wise. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. I feel like they're going to go for a happy ending. I feel like I'd rather her note be on a sad one. But she was happy anyway. You know, she got married. She just didn't remember the Doctor. Yeah. I feel like my hopes are way too high for whatever might get released. The idea of Tennant is the face of the Doctor, but the regen is like a glitch. Different Doctors phasing in and out, so actors can do voice cameos. I would love that to be the case. I don't think it is. Yeah. We've not actually seen him filming in the costume reveal outfit, have we? We actually haven't, you're right, yeah. I don't think we have at all. I think poster. I really hope we don't get any First Doctor in the 60th. I feel like we've seen a lot of him, and I love him, don't get me wrong, but I just want another classic Doctor. I'd agree. I don't think we need more classic. I don't think we need more First Doctor. I think it's convenient because David Bradley plays a good First Doctor, and in continuity, having him rock up as the face of the First Doctor, you know, while he can still do that, I think is brilliant, and it's a bit of a stroke of genius from the production team's part. I think that was probably the cameo. In a weird way, it filled me with quite a lot of excitement when I saw that in Jodie's last episode, and when he sort of showed up, I was like, that for some reason just like messed with my head. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was old actors, but like David Bradley, I was like, oh, that's actually interesting, because that's like a relatively new decision. Thank you to Omega 7966 for following me on Twitch. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't think Rose is real. I think the Toymaker created her. The rose petals, the fact she can't really exist time-wise, because Donna should have already been pregnant in the 2009 specials. Is that right? 2009. I guess that's probably true, isn't it? She was born in 2000. Let's say she was born in 2010. She'd be 13 if they're basing it this year, which they might well be. But the character's supposed to be 15, aren't they? That's mad. I'm not sure with that one. That's a good point. Never really thought about that one. Also being called Rose as well. Interesting. I hope it's a 10-second clip of Neil Patrick Harris laughing at the camera with a bunch of clowns in the background to signify the fandom's excessive manifesting. I agree, that would be fucking hilarious. But I don't want that to happen because of content reasons. I feel that would be really annoying. But yeah, I guess let's just see. I mean, like, again, these are great promo photos. Ruby's costumes are great as well. Loving this. Again, David and Catherine always look great as the Doctor companion duo. I like the fact that it's like the old handing over the baton to the new in a way. It's quite nice. I do find it weird that the Guardians of the Edge Doctors were just 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Especially 2 and 3 aren't reminiscent on as much. Yeah, it's just because they've recast, you know, like David Bradley was a perfect casting for the first Doctor. If Adventure in Space and Time had never happened, I don't think he would have ever come back to be the first Doctor. I don't think it would ever have happened. I don't think they would have recast the first Doctor. I think it's because that already exists. Perfect casting already for continuity purposes. So you can do that. But yeah. Yeah, you are right though. I feel like they're not going to recast the second Doctor or the third Doctor unless it's Sean Pertwee for the third Doctor. But even then, I don't think he's ever been asked. I don't think he will be. I think he's already turned down the prospect of it. As much as I'd love to see that for the 60th, I just don't think it'll happen. It'd be brilliant though. Could you imagine if they got Sean Pertwee to play his dad? Oh, that'd be sick. I just worry that people who will watch the 60th, some people won't have rewatched season 4. I might have forgotten what happened to Donna by the end. It's a 9-series gap, 15-year gap. Yeah, you're right, and I think that's true, but I think it's also a very iconic era, so I feel like for the most part it'll probably kind of re-explain bits of it. Maybe it'll give you a previously kind of thing, or like a recap prior to the episode coming out, I'm not sure. I always wanted the chance to consciously experience Tennant as the Doctor rather than be a kid, and I just assumed it was never going to happen. Well, it's happening. I really hope Donna getting her memories back has some lasting impact and consequences. Retconning it and everything being hunky-dory would feel a little underwhelming. It's clearly going to be a big focus. I just don't know how big of a focus. And I agree with you. I hope it isn't just a quick retcon, because it would be really annoying, and that would just kind of put a dampener on things. Yeah, I don't like that as much. Just because it sort of takes away from Series 4, and I'd hate for them to retrospectively ruin an older series. That is one of the best. If Sean Pertwee does ever do the role, it'll be a cameo thing in an anniversary. You are so right. Yes, it probably will be. And I kind of hope that it happens now. Because, yeah, that would be it would be perfect. There was obviously those edits years ago anyway, but like, it's such a perfect casting. He looks almost exactly like his dad. It would be perfect, but obviously if he don't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it, so you can't just force a man to do it. A minute to go. Maybe now wasn't the time to have a sausage roll. I'm gonna get my headphones just in case. I don't think it will be a trailer. I'm pessimistic enough to think it won't be a trailer. But yeah, but Sean Pertwee said no years ago. It's not like it was like around this time. Yeah. I think it's Shit, it's the time now. Nothing yet. Might not be anything. I don't think we're getting anything. I think that might be it. We getting anything? I don't think we're getting anything. I think we are done with Doctor Who stuff for today, maybe? That's a cool little... Oh my god, that's such a loud notification sound, bloody hell. Interesting. We've got nothing. Sausage roll of disappointment. Yeah. That is interesting. I wonder what the plan is here. Maybe we'll get something at 8 o'clock? Or is that too late for sort of promoting stuff, you know? I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't know. It doesn't funky out. Our only hope, other thing, could be an hour break between posters and trailer, but I wouldn't hold out hope. Yeah, I'm not holding out much hope either. I think the fact that there's not been anything now is kind of saying, that's it for the evening. But, maybe not. You never know. Cool. Well, that's interesting. What do we think, though? What do we think? I reckon it could be... I still have some hope that we could get something at 8, just because it's sort of like... Flux did a trailer at like 11:30. Oh no, it's not about delaying a stream. We'll just go over to Twitch, like the plan. So if you follow over to Twitch when we migrate over there, and you follow along, and something gets dropped, I'll be reacting to it live. We'll still be talking about Doctor Who. I'll just be playing a video game in the background, basically. So yeah. Just looking at my own Twitter now. Know what I'm doing. Yeah, there's definitely nothing. Right. What do we think? May 13th trailer was at 8 PM. Yeah, it was, but it was also at the beginning of Eurovision, so there's kind of already an idea of what's kind of going on there. Sorry, was that a bit loud, the eating noises? My bad. Wasn't meaning to make this ASMR, but there we go. Okay, so basically I think now, since there's no more promotion stuff, I'm going to stick around. We're still going to keep talking Doctor Who. We're still going to keep doing this, but we're going to do it over on Twitch. As I've sort of mentioned a few times, if you missed it already, every Tuesday we do a little bit of a stream here, and then migrate over to Twitch and invite some of you guys to come along. So if you fancy coming along, it'll be exactly the same thing. The only difference is I'll be playing a video game in the background, but I'll still be talking Doctor Who. We can still talk about Doctor Who. We'll see if anything comes out, if a trailer comes out, if a poster comes out, anything like that. We will be talking about it on the stream. So do look out for that. I've put the link in the chat, twitch.tv/gbsheard. That is where we're going to be heading in around about a minute. So do click over to that, drop me a follow if you haven't already, and we will be commencing a live stream on there very soon. So yeah, stick around, check out the link, go for it, and yeah, we'll see you over there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for 51 people for watching. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. We'll be back next Tuesday here at 7 p.m. back on YouTube again for half an hour, and they'll be migrating over to Twitch. We are finishing The Last of Us today, so you actually might get a bit of an opportunity to suggest some games that we can play after. So something that's more your liking. Maybe something Doctor Who related. Probably not, but we'll see. Yes, so I'll see you all over there. And yeah, have a lovely